Hi Gemini, welcome into your reading. We're reading for the last week of September going into the first week of October. I only had to work half a week at the office this week, so I've been lucky enough to be able to do everyone's zodiac this week. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, and see what's in your situation. What's coming towards them, please? And I'm a little exhausted because everyone's reading this week felt so complicated, and yours apparently is no different, because here I see you with somebody that you both feel like your soulmates but are walking away. Like, why? Okay. Maybe you don't feel like soulmates. What's this unrequited love stuff? 7 of Wands in reverse. Someone here is very defensive. What don't they see coming? Okay. What's in the advice position? I'm going to spare you, you know, if it's your story, it's your story. It's a general reading, blah, blah, blah. You guys get it. Universe, angel, spirit guides, my audience, the YouTube members here listening to this channel, they are the queens. The incoming energy are the kings. So if you're male or female listening to me, you are my queens. Incoming energy, male or female, is the opposing energy, is the energies coming towards you. What is the outcome for the week, please? Because I feel like you do have somebody here that is willing to be in a relationship with you, to give you full love, but I feel like somebody here is resisting or walking away from that. Outcome for the week, please. Yeah, there's an affair involved here too. There's like a fling, something casual going on. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired from the complicated readings. And then I get like all those other weirdos. Oh, your videos, they all sound the same. They don't change. Well, that's what the collective is going through. What do you want me to tell you? Now, overall, the theme of the week, which is an awesome card to have, is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, as we all know. And you know what's funny? I was doing your video before, but then the video cut out. I had to go pick up my daughter from school. Anyway, yada, yada, yada. The battery died. So I had to redo your video. Ironically, I just remembered where I had this card here. This was your card before, remaining single. Even though, and it looks like it's repeating itself in just different cards, even though you have a fresh new start in love, you're still somehow remaining single, or you're walking away from a situation. And I kind of still see it here going on in your reading. But aside from that, it looked like you were juggling two situations. You were weighing your pros and cons. Your mind was of two mindsets. Doing the responsible thing, the logical thing, the grounded thing, versus the thing you really wanted to do. You were really in your head. 9 of Swords, stressing out. Look at you. These were all like all the demons in your head, like having you up at night. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody energetically like you. Sneaking around, doing shit in the shadows. I mean, not physically, literally, excuse me, but, you know, sneaking around in the shadows, or ghosting or sneaking off. Within a marriage, 10 of Pentacles. Definitely. Queen of Wands. You are my queens. This is the mistress card. You are the mister or the mistress. You are the third party. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Third party, not working out, collaborating towards a situation. 9, here you are. Here's Hierophant, here's marriage and commitment, and right next to it is the Lovers. This is not your boyfriend or your girlfriend. This is not your spouse. This is. And this is on top of this. Okay, so that's the storyline. And because somebody here is a lover, naturally they're going to put up their guard. Okay, they're going to put up their boundaries because they're lovers. Because nobody knows. Because one of the two of you is in it to win it, to become more than just lovers, while the other person is just having an affair. 3 of Pentacles. You see that? Because one of the two of you isn't working this out, isn't collaborating. This is you being that third party mistress situation. Also married, sneaking around with this person that you find that is like your kinship. You not knowing what to do, stressing out, trying to make this decision, but you can't. Here it is. Whatever's going on with you, someone's offering you a fresh new start in love. Your situation. for sure. Someone has come back to you. Here you are feeling like a soulmate here with somebody because you're not in your head. You're not crazy. The other person feels the same way you do with this Two of Cups. Now, this person may have come back and said something to you and gave you a little bit of an ego boost where you felt vindicated. You felt acknowledged, noticed, okay? But then that put you at a crossroads. Now you don't know what to do. You feel like you have an ultimatum, like somebody gave you an ultimatum or a choice to make. And if they didn't, this is you at those crossroads trying to decide what to do. Two. Choices are twos. And here you are, somebody walking away, Eight of Cups. Who's walking away? Now, mind you, Eight of Cups is somebody who walks away. They go to the mountains to think things through. When they come back down, do they bank left and say adios to you, or do they come back into your life? This could be you too. We'll see in a minute when we start clarifying, because this is why I was saying, why is this so complicated and confusing? I see soulmates. I see people loving. I see people interested in giving you an offer, but then there's somebody else walking away from something else. What's coming towards you? You have unrequited love here with someone, or they have it with you. This is either a missed opportunity for some of you, Four of Cups, or no, thank you, not for me. I really couldn't give a shit. Do you see these women? They're having a chat. You see these cups? That's love. You're looking at it like, not really for me. No, thank you. Seven of Wands. Somebody here really, really defensive. Or just not bothering to fight for something here. We're going to clarify and we'll see what this is all about. What you don't see coming is the Sun and the Ace of Swords. Somebody comes here and spills the beans on how they feel about you, or there's some truth telling over here with the Ace of Swords. You both just lay your cards on the table. And what happens? Voila, the Sun. Happiness. It is the happiest card in the deck. This is the one true emotion every human being on this planet strives to achieve in whichever means possible. So here you are feeling that way. After some truth has come out, a fresh new start in truth. This is a conversation. Okay, now in your advice, it's saying you need to get all CIA on someone or something. All right? With the Page of Swords. This is getting more information, stalking it out, checking it out, getting more info, learning. Get smart. Set spies. I'm just kidding. Your outcome. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is a whole lot of action. Let me tell you, Wands is action, action, action. But this is something flaky, flaky, flaky. All right? This is like a fling. This is like an affair. And this is flaky. Eight of Wands, communication, going back and forth. If this is work related, guys, this is you working really hard towards your desires and your dreams, okay? And Three of Wands, and now you're waiting for your ships to come in if this is work related, because you put in a lot of work and effort in something. Now, love related, this is you waiting for someone or something to come back towards you, and somebody that you're having communication with back and forth, somebody that you're having a fling with. Not stable, something casual in your outcome. But here we have a fresh new start in love. So let's see what's going on here. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What is the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands? All right, guys. You're still working on yourself. Your craft, your hobby, your job, your pentacles, your money, or even yourselves internally, like your shadow side. That's what you're focusing your energy on, regardless of what's going on around you, because you're trying to retract your energy to make a wise choice here, a wise decision, because you're still holding on to someone energetically. This can also be work-wise, where you're holding on to your money, you're trying to make a wise decision, and you're working really hard. Those of you that this is love-related, the reason you're walking away or someone's walking away is to make this wise decision. This is the pre-hermit card, by the way. This is the minor arcana to this major arcana. So this person goes in the dark and only uses the information in front of them, the light guiding them, to say, hey, I need to make a wise decision here. So let me put my effort into this situation and see what I should be doing. What's the Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands? Well, that just threw up right out there like that. Yeah, the Queen of Swords in reverse, that's you. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to rip off the Band-Aid. The Queen of Swords, if you were to ask me personality who that is somebody very bitchy, very short-tempered, very angry, very nasty. The Queen of Swords can also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm not saying that's you and that's how you naturally are. I'm just saying that's because this card is inverted. Something has you in the reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse. You right now are in this place, guys, where you're just not thinking clearly, or someone has rejected you, or you feel rejected. You feel like something hasn't worked out. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Just not bothering to not getting all the information, actually. You're not getting all your information. You're not seeing something clearly. You're not getting, I feel like information's being withheld from you. It's not so much like a secret. There's just something here you're not seeing. And you're also dealing with somebody that's far younger than you, or somebody who here with immature energy. So they're not revealing something to you. And you've got to find that out. You've got to figure that out. Right now, you're just feeling all kinds of rejected and a little bit pissed off. Some of you, you feel rejected. Okay? And this is why you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And others of you, you're like, it's not for me, so leave me the fuck alone. That's the vibe I'm getting. There's a little bit of delusion here. Others of you, it's confusion in regards to the recent past. Because you're trying to heal yourself from a situation and start a new chapter. I'm trying to understand you guys here because this is crazy ass complicated. What's the Sun? But this is what I do love. Even though you're in this position of being inverted, because this is just clarifiers, you have the Sun coming in the Ace of Swords. I think this is going to change everything. I'm going to say something here. Please don't be upset with me. But the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse for some of you guys, this is you being a little bit immature towards a situation. I am your big sister. I love you. What I tell you is to help you. All right? And if this isn't you, then this is a person that you're kind of dealing with. But I don't, because you are my queens. And it's clear to me to see this. So you're being very defensive in a certain situation because you're just not interested. But maybe it's because of the way you're saying it or the way it's coming across. Because you're frustrated. And you're just like, ugh. And I don't know if this is like your MO, this is your style to get rid of something or someone from your life. Speaking of which, Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Some of you might actually feel like you're in a financial pinch or a bind. There it is again. Holy shit. Two different decks. Seven of Wands in reverse. Very, very defensive because you've been left out in the cold. It's like you stick up for yourself. And that's what it is. It's a lack of communication. It's poor communication with this Page of Swords in reverse. That's what it is. It's poor communication. But then with this Ace of Swords, things get cleared up. And then because you communicate clearly or properly, I think this brings in the happiness. You discuss this. You discuss being left out in the cold. You discuss that you're feeling like this kind of way. And then this opens up your partner or this opens up you. It allows the vulnerability to peek through. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable in a relationship, this is how we form bonds with our partner. What's the Page of Swords, please? Yeah, some of you could be dealing, wow, two energies. The bottom of the deck, I have someone like you, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody very smart, cerebral, a mental connection is there. Others of you are challenged by a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's sideways, it's challenged. Someone very attractive, somebody you have chemistry with. But there's something challenging about this person because it's falling in your advice. You need to get more information. That means speak up. That means talk. That means watch their actions, what they do, what they say. That's in your advice position. Figure it out with this King of, which is a male or female, by the way, incoming fire, energy, chemistry, passion. So let's see what's going on here in your outcome. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Queen of Cups. You're in love here. You want to be loved and you want to give love because you're emotionally mature. You're ready to do this. Some of you are dealing with also another female friend that's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who's helping you out, who's assisting you somehow in some way. Or it is the third party situation. You're excited though with this communication. But it's flaky, guys. This is a fling. This isn't like stable, not yet. You're having communication with this person, Saggy energy also. And you're waiting for something to occur or you're waiting for this person to come back. But you have strong emotions for this person. Yet you're excited for this new path, this new journey with them. Yes, some of you it can be a reconciliation. Others of you, it's a third party. It's an interesting way to end your week. Romance angels, what do you have for Gemini, please? True love and stay optimistic about your love life. You have somebody here where it's true love and it's saying stay optimistic about your love life because you do have love coming in, at least a fresh new start. Those of you that are my members, the link is down below for the extended reading. In the extended, we'll do a deep dive into these cards by adding tarot on top of them, layering tarot. And then we also go into how your person feels about you, the actions towards you, the actions that their intentions towards you, and what Spirit has for the both of you. Also, we will go all the way from Aries to Pisces. But before we go there, let's pull one oracle card from Moonology. Stick for the oracle cards. Because the oracle cards are really your spirit guides who see what's going on with you and can best advise you. I will read from the book. I'm not just going to read from the card. Because there's always a message. And this is too many, Spirit. Way too many. It's like half the deck. Alright, I mixed them up again. Gemini, please. Thank you. It's time to release negativity. That's probably why you have stay optimistic about your love life. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer and full moon in Scorpio. These are watery energies. I'm going to read these to you. Please stick with me because they always end up being some really great advice. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. Okay? I told you that these are important messages. It's important for you to be sensitive around other people. You don't want to be in this kind of way. All right, this card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It just signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and that's great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome insecurities. It may be the best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner, indirectly. So that's one. And let's do it's a time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotional, intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. You You don't fucking say. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now. If you make an effort, use your magic, you have all you need inside you to bring about your desired results. Emote, it's all better out than it is within. All right, guys, that was great. I hope you listened to that oracle messages because that put everything into a bow. Now, my extended members, I'll see you over there. Everyone else, I'll see you next time. And please turn on the notification bell for when these readings come up again because they don't come up often.